Welcome to the Long Run with Joel and Christy. I'm Joel.
And I'm Christy.
And this is our recipe of the week video. And what are we doing today?
It's a try something new recipe. It is a smoked sausage and rice dish that's in one pot.
All right.
Okay.
All right, let's get to it.
All right, so this recipe says to start with 1 tablespoon of olive oil. And we don't normally measure out olive oil or anything, but since this is a try something new recipe, we do stick pretty close to whatever they say so that it can't be, oh, it didn't taste right because you didn't put enough oil or too much oil or something like that. So it says to melt that and a tablespoon of butter in a large skillet over medium-high heat. So we got that, and we'll pick that up as soon as it finishes melting. Okay, so the next step is we're going to add our andouille sausage. It does call for smoked sausage, but we're rebels like that. We got andouille. You're basically going to cook that about 5 minutes until the sausage begins to brown. So we'll show you that when we get done. So we browned the sausage, and now we're just going to add some broccoli. Spitting at me, man. And we're going to mix that in there. And we're just going to cover that. We're going to reduce the heat to low. And cook about 5 minutes. Okay, so it's been about 5 minutes. Like that, the broccoli has like a darker green look now, which is good. This part, we add some cooked rice. The recipe author wrote that they use like something like minute rice. So we got some ready rice, whole grain, had that in the microwave. So just add that in. We're adding in garlic powder. This is 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. It says a teaspoon of onion salt. We don't have any, so we're just going to go with half a teaspoon of onion powder. Ironically, this recipe never says to add the salt, but it has salt and black pepper in the ingredients. So it said to add a half a teaspoon of regular salt, and it said the teaspoon of onion salt. So we're just going to add, like normally, if you watched any of our other recipes, we always cut back on the amount of salt, and we use pink Himalayan salt. Is that no? Pink Himalayan sea salt in ours. And normally I cut back by about half. But since I was supposed to use garlic or onion salt, I'm going to use the whole amount of salt that it said to use. So basically, I'm saying, I'm cutting back by maybe about half of what it would have been if I'd had onion salt. And it also says to put like 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. All right, and we're going to stir that. Yeah, I'm going to tell you. When we used to try to use brown rice, our son hated it, but it was never mixed into the dish. It was always like, here's some rice on the side of this thing. So hopefully he won't really notice that it's brown rice. I'm gonna go throw that wrapper away in a minute, and hopefully that means he won't even notice, and he'll think it tastes like normal. So, we stirred that well, and now we're going to add 1 cup of shredded cheddar cheese. And we're going to stir that until the cheese is melted. That's colorful and pretty. I like color in my food. You get, is my opinion, and I've heard chefs say this too, that we eat with our eyes first. So if the dish looks pretty, you're more likely to want to eat it. If it's colorful. So. Alright, that's the whole dish. So we're just going to take this off the eye like it says to, and it is ready to serve.
All right, it's time for the taste test.
That's right.
Check it out. Let's check it out. You want me to eat it first?
Yeah.
I like that. It's good. I mean, what's not to like? I mean, broccoli, good. Rice, good. Sausage, good.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah,
All right, so
I'd totally do that again.
yeah. So comment below, let us know what recipes you're using. Maybe you want to use this recipe. Maybe you want to spice it up a little bit. I don't know, change it up, whatever. But it's pretty good like it is. And well, we actually did change it a little bit because we used the andouille sausage instead of smoked sausage.
So we have a little more spice than maybe
Yeah.
what the person who wrote this recipe
yeah,
did. But we will have their recipe linked in the description because this is not ours. We were trying a recipe.
yep. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notifications bell for when we upload new videos on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and sometimes on the weekends. I think that's going to do it today for the Long Run with Joel and Christy. I'm Joel.
I'm Christy.
And don't forget, it's a long run. Give yourself a little grace.
Bye.